and I brought this great group of people here together. My name is Chris Keechstra with RE/MAX Premier, and I'm the president this year for 2019. And why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Mike Vanderwood, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and I currently serve on the Grievance Committee.
David Scheid with Anchor Realty, and I also am serving on the Grievance Committee.
Amy Jo Weller, Greenridge Realty, also on the Grievance Committee.
Okay. So as a grievance committee, you've been having issues with people having issues with delayed showings, changing things as things go along, and we just want to talk about what are some best practices that you would do, or you as an agent would do, or things you've talked about in the grievance committee, so that we can put this out to the membership so they have some ideas of what is a good idea and what's a bad idea. So let's talk about a little bit about what does it mean when you say delay of offer? Does that mean that you get an offer, you get one offer in, you can present it to the seller, or do you have to hold all the offers and not tell the seller about them until that date? So say you're looking at all offers on Monday at noon, and you list it on Thursday, you get offers on Friday, first offer comes in, you get another one on Saturday. Can you show the seller those offers before Monday at noon? Or does that delay of offer presentation say you got to look at all the offers at noon on Monday?
I think you can choose your words carefully and then follow what you say. What if you put in your listing, seller is not going to consider any offer until 5 o'clock on Monday? They could see them. You could send them 4 offers. They could look. You could maybe even discuss, but let's not put one under in any sort of decision-making status until when you said you were going to do it.
Because that can cause problems. So again, listed on Thursday, get an offer on Friday. The seller all of a sudden says, I really like that offer. Maybe I would like to just take that offer, and then I don't have to have showings the rest of this weekend, and I don't have to deal with any more of that. I can take the weekend off, and I can drink my coffee in the morning, not worry about getting my house ready. Are they allowed to do that if they said they weren't going to take it? I guess it all depends on how you word it, correct?
So for me, I talk to the seller and say, if we're going to do this, we will not review them with you until X time. So they will not be reviewed prior to Monday at 6 p.m. So that kind of leaves it open that there's not a deadline, but we're not even going to discuss it until
that way the seller
that
doesn't
time.
have the option to
Right.
Don't
take
have
it
the
ahead of
option.
time.
Yeah,
use
there's
the
no
word-
temptation.
I use the word presented. Offers will not be presented to the seller until X at X time, and then I am holding those until after I've received them all.
Right.
So
Are you going to tell them, though, hey, it's Saturday morning, first one just came in?
I prep them. That we'll review them. It depends. I mean, I may let the seller know. They may ask me if we've got offers coming in, and I'm going to be honest with them, but I still tell them we'll review them after the deadline that's in place.
Sounds fair.
So we've had instances in the past where people get upset, and I think these probably make it to grievance, where people listed on Thursday, all of a sudden they got a deadline of Monday at noon, and in the middle of the night, all of a sudden there's an addendum put through, and all of a sudden it's pending. Well, I guess, is that right? I mean, did that give everybody an option to look at the house and have a chance to put an offer in?
I don't believe that's right.
But the seller has the right to do that, don't they?
They do. Again,
But
it's kind of the whole
You have to
communication
prep your
thing.
seller ahead of time. Isn't that what we're trying to say here? Is prep your seller ahead of time that that's not okay to do stuff like that. Is that what we're saying?
Absolutely.
I think you as the agent have to set expectations with your seller.
And we do have to sit back and think how we would feel on the other side.
Yeah.
You do have to play that game.
It's a small risk.
But but the seller needs to know. You need to describe ahead of time, I think, is what you guys have been saying.
Lay out the
is
scenarios with your seller. Here's the
Prepare
things
them
that
ahead.
happen. Yeah. I've had it in the past where listed a home with no delay whatsoever. List it, get an offer right away with a very quick turnaround, but we've got 8, 9, or 10 showings lined up. And of course, at that point, you're presenting to the seller as quickly as you can. And at that point, they decide what they want to do, and I've had that seller decide that they want to wait and see what happens with the other showings that go on. So again, it's
Happens
all
a lot.
yeah, it's all setting the stage with your seller, letting them know what the possible scenarios are, and then they make the decision on what's best for them up front. But I do think that once you have a delay in place, you really need to urge your seller that you need to stick to that delay.
And
that's-
communication is the most important part of, letting the seller know that, and all of the agents know that, hey, we have this offer. If you're gonna put one in, you need to get it in now.
Yeah.
But letting everybody know is still the most important factor.
Right.
I just want to thank you guys for coming out today and giving us some of this information, and hopefully it's helpful to the members in the association. And so thank you very much, and we'll do this again sometime. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. Thank you very much.